It seems as though the sight and sound of children at play has always been with us, but it's not that long ago that we were sending them down coal mines and up chimneys, cheap labour from little bodies. When it was decided that the education of young people was more important than cheap labour, there came with that time to play and develop character through interaction with others. But now, in many places, dedicated play areas are falling silent, as the children of today seem to prefer a solitary and sedentary form of play, communicating through social media rather than face to face. This is Child's Play, and with my friend Little Frank, I'll guide you through the story. So every child went to school, and every school had a playground, and in between lessons there was playtime. A collection of wonderfully simple games, but all helping the physical and mental development of young people, especially their ability to communicate happily with each other. Then came the Second Great War, and children had to learn a different kind of play. Play that might keep them safe in an emergency, or teach them how to help others. Often, for their own safety, children were evacuated far from home, but the indomitable spirit of young people allowed them to rise above the obvious problems. It's amazing what children can do when they have to adapt to circumstances. But there were many new skills to be learned, and as always, young people committed themselves totally. Then it was over, and we had a new beginning. Much was changed by the war years, but not the amount of fun that could be had out of a ball and a fairly flat wall to bounce it against. Throwing and catching are simple skills, but some of the games demanded tremendous coordination and plenty of practice to achieve perfection, but always building friendships and developing natural skills to help in normal life. It's in the summer months that play outdoors comes into its own, and in communal play areas the excited sounds of young people are everywhere. The 50s and 60s were a new time, with new freedoms to be enjoyed, and how the young at heart of every age did just that. Perhaps it was the development of television that changed how and what children did at play, and the proliferation of professional sport and sportsmen living a life that young people wanted to emulate. So rather than playing for playing's sake, young people wanted to be like their TV heroes. Then the advances in technology changed the very nature of play. Mobile phones and laptops became the tools of everyday play rather than a ball and a skipping rope. Physical improvisation became secondary to formalised electronic gameplay. And children became more interested in challenging their minds than their bodies. Even in schools, children became encouraged to play on their electronic devices, some schools having no formalised play areas at all. Is this the death of play as we remember it? But some schools have woken up and outside gyms with exercise machines are being developed. And now we see play areas for the whole community being developed all over the country by schools and local councils who have heeded the warning signs and understand that play of any kind is important. The days of ring-a-ring-a-roses and piggy in the middle might be over. But a new generation of young people are learning to play in purpose-built facilities that are safe and protected and fun. It's child's play.